بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم. رب اشرح لي صدري ويسر لي امري واحلل عقدة من لساني يفقهوا قولي. الاورجانيك كيمستري. بدأت القصة من أول ساينتست اسمه بريزلوس اللي انت خدته في سنة كام؟ خدته في تانية ثانوي. بريزلوس ده كان عمل ايه؟ عمل كلاسيفيكيشن للإليمنت، لميتال ونون ميتال، وراح ماسك الكومباوندز said that the compounds classified into organic and inorganic. According to the Breslous theory, we'll find vital force theory established by Breslous. Vital force theory. Breslous said that all organic compounds founded only inside the living organism's bodies. Till scientists called Wöhler destroy the vital force field through obtaining the first organic compound of the urea as the first organic compound inside the lab. Prepare the urea as organic substance from inorganic substance. هنيجي نتكلم بقى، تعالوا نشوف ازاي هو عمل ايه. فوهلر ده عمل ايه؟ Wöhler firstly bring the ammonium chloride. Ammonium chloride plus silver cyanate. These two compounds have the positive part and the negative part. According to this, we will find that double substitution taking place. Ammonium takes cyanate, silver takes chloride. By another way, silver attached with the chloride. So we'll find the product will be ammonium cyanate plus silver chloride. Change the word equation to the written equation into the symbolic equation. We'll find ammonium chloride NH4 Cl, silver cyanate AgCNO. We will find that it's complete reaction. NH4 CNO ammonium cyanate plus silver chloride. It's not to stop on the steps of obtaining the ammonium cyanate. Ammonium cyanate, the heating process for it giving to us reshaping for this compound. So ammonium cyanate NH4 CNO reshaping by the effect of the heat. We will find that C double bond O N H2 H2. By another way, this compound is called the urea. By another way, we'll find the carbon attached with the oxygen, then one nitrogen and one nitrogen, one nitrogen at the right side and one nitrogen at the left side, 4 hydrogen, H2 H2. Let's make it simple. We know before that the atomic number of the carbon 6, 2 and 4, so it's need the 4 electron to complete the outer shell. Oxygen 8, 2 and 6, it's need 2 electron to complete the outer shell. And for the nitrogen 7, 2 and 5, it's need the 3 electron to complete the outer shell. So this is the slide 1. So if we change the molecular formula to the structure formula, in this case we will find the carbon 1 electron, 2 electrons, 3 electrons, 4 electrons. Then oxygen have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Nitrogen have 1, nitrogen with another color, nitrogen 1, 2, 3, and the lone pair of electrons. And another nitrogen atom have 1, 2, 3, and the lone pair of electrons. Hydrogen have 1 electrons. Hydrogen have 1 electron. Hydrogen have 1 electrons, and the hydrogen have 1 electrons. Firstly, we'll find the nitrogen attached with this hydrogen by a single covalent, and with this hydrogen by single covalent. Hydrogen and the nitrogen, hydrogen and the nitrogen, carbon and oxygen, then carbon and the nitrogen. Look to each atom, we will find it saturated with 8 electrons. So in the case of nitrogen, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 saturated. For the hydrogen, 1, 2. For the hydrogen, 1, 2. For the carbon, 8 electrons. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. For this nitrogen, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. For hydrogen, 1, 2. For hydrogen, 1, 2. And for the oxygen, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 all are saturated. So write the chemical formula of the urea. This is the chemical formula of the urea. From ammonium cyanate, how to obtain urea, how to obtain compounds found in mammals urine. اليوريا ده موجود في الماملز urine. How to obtain urea from ammonium thiocyanate NH4 CNO by the effect of the heat, C double bond O, NH2 NH2. Okay, so firstly the classifications according to the Berzelius, the vital force theory, and the Wöhler, which destroyed the vital force theory. What is the ratio between the organic compound and the inorganic compound in the nature? This slide number 2. If we compare between organic compound and inorganic compound in nature, we will find the ratio between them 1 to 20. Organic inorganic. We'll find that we have 500,000 inorganic compound, and we'll have a 10 million organic compound. So the ratio it will be 1 to 20. The ratio between the organic compound to inorganic compound 20 to 1, or the ratio between the inorganic compound to organic compound 1 to 20. طيب, we'll find the organic compound. What's meant by the organic compound? أو organic chemistry called the chemistry of the carbon, or the carbon chemistry. Since it mainly consists from the carbon and the hydrogen, consists mainly from carbon. Note: all compounds contain carbon are organic except CO, CO2, CO3, -2, HCO3, CN, CNO, carbon monoxide, carbon dioxide, carbonate, bicarbonate radical, cyanide, cyanate, cyanide, cyanate. Compound and radicals, only these 6 that have the carbon, and it's not organic compound. طيب, let's talk about why we will find the variety in the organic compound. Variety of the organic compound come from the carbon, since the carbon can attach by different way. Let's talking about the carbon when it attached with different way. Carbon, why the carbons giving the variety for the organic compound? Variety of organic compound. Carbon can form bonds with other carbon atom single, double, triple. So we'll find the carbon maybe attached with another carbon atom like this, maybe attached with another carbon or hydrogen, another carbon atom by double bonds, maybe attached with another carbon atom by triple bonds. Carbon can form chains, straight or branched. Maybe find the carbon that have like this chain, connect in the form of the chain. This is having a straight chain. Maybe chains that have a branched chain, have a branches. Okay, carbon can form cycle, and when having two different of the cycle. cyclic compound. Homogeneous or homogeneous cycle, like in the benzene. Carbon atom attached with another carbon, then carbon, then carbon, then carbon, then carbon, forming the cycle. All of these cycle atoms are carbon or heterogeneous or heterogeneous. Heterogeneous cycle carbon like this. One from the compound is called Bridine, oil of the muscles. So according to this, we find the carbon is attached with the different ways, give a variety of the atoms. Type. Let's talk about what? Let's talk about the properties of organic compounds. Firstly, before the property of the carbon or organic compounds, let's talk about classifications. Of hydrocarbon or organic compound. The meaning of organic compound, the compound that can have the carbon and the hydrogen binary in its structure. So we'll find they classified into hydrocarbon. The meaning of the hydrocarbon, the compound that have the carbon and the hydrogen, and hydrocarbon derivatives. Hydrocarbons derivatives, it means that the carbon and the hydrogen have the atomals, maybe oxygen, maybe nitrogen. This is the second part of the organic chemistry that we are going to talk about it. Hydrocarbon may be open chain, maybe cyclic. Cyclic is talking about the aromatic benzene. It will be the lecture number 4. Open chain may be saturated, may be unsaturated. Saturated alkane, unsaturated alkene, alkyne. What is the difference? If we find all the bonds between the carbon and the atom surrounded it, or maybe the other carbon atom single, so we add syllabus ANE. If we have a double bond, we have to we add ENE syllabus to the last of the word. If we have the triple, so we'll find ein. Before talking about ein, let's talk about the Latin numbers. Latin. We are going to talk about the Latin from 1 to 10. Meth, S, prop, put, mint, hex, hept, oct, non, dec. 10 numbers we needed to giving the name according to the organic compound. Firstly, let's talk about the alkane and how to giving the name and ein according to the Latin words. So start by the alkane. alkane. Maybe in alkane it will have a general formula. This is called the CnH2n plus 2. Number of carbon atom. Rule 1, 2, 3, 4. One carbon atom C1. The number of the carbon atom, N represent number of carbon atom. Cn H2n plus 2. So we'll find the finally it's called CH4. This is molecular formula. According to the structure formula, it will be C surrounded by 4 bonds for the hydrogen H. How I can give it the name? When we will find all the single bonds, we add in to the end. What is the number of the carbon atom? 1. In the Latin, 1 mean meth. So the name of this compound is called methane. The second compound, CnC2, H2n plus 2. So it will be C2H6. According to this, we will find C, single bond C, H. What is the number 2 in the Latin? It's called S. And all is a single bond in, and so on. So we'll find C3 H2 multiplies 3 plus 2, so it will be C3 H8. According to this, 1, 2, 3. This dash is represented the hydrogen atom. يبقى CB miss S propane. Then butane C4 H2 multiply 4 plus 2. يبقى C4 H10. 1, 2, 3, 4. At the end it will be having a 3 hydrogen. In the middle take the 2 hydrogen. So we'll find butane. So according to this, we'll find between the CH4 and C2H6. What is the difference? The difference between them, 1 carbon atom and 2 hydrogen. And between the ethane and the propane, we'll find 1 carbon hydrogen atom and 2 hydrogen atom. Between propane and butane, 1 carbon atom and 2 hydrogen atom. So from the group to another, we coordinate the homogeneous family. What is the difference between the alkane and its family? Only CH2. This CH2 is called methylene group. Methylene group, it represents the difference between alkane and another. If we change, we need to the another family, ene and ine. In this case, we will find the alkane only bonded to the single from the single type. Let's talk about if we have ene or ine. Alkene, alkyne. For these two families, the general formula, it will be Cn H2n. This family, Cn H2n subtract 2. So it starts from 1 carbon atom? No, it will start from the 2 carbon atom. So if the number of carbon atom, of carbon atoms, 2, 3, 4, and so on. So in this case, CnC2, H2n, 2 multiply 2, so it will be C2H4. In this, we'll find CnC2, H2n, subtract 2, so it will be C2H2. So in this case, 4 subtract 2 equal 2. CN3 H2n, CN H2n, so it will be C3H6, C4H8. In this case, so it will be C3H2 multiply C subtract 2, C4H2, 4 subtract 2, so it will be C3H6 subtract 2, 4, and in this case we'll find it will be C4H6. In all cases we'll find they differ from each other else by CH2. Okay, let's talking about the structure formula, how I can write it and how I give it the name. According to this, when we will find it's related to this family CnH2n, and we will find in the case of alkene when having a double bond and alkyne when having a triple bond. So in this case we will write it according to this. So one carbon attached with another carbon atom by the double bond, 4 atoms, 1 hydrogen and another hydrogen, 1 hydrogen and another hydrogen. For this, 3 atoms, 1, 2, 3. Double bond in this side or this side, no problem, since they are having equal branches. This side may be, and we will find this carbon atom surrounded by 2. So we need else 2 hydrogen, 1 hydrogen, 1 hydrogen. This atom surrounded by 3 bonds, it's need only 1, and this atom it need 3 hydrogen. For this 4 carbon atom, 1, 2, 3, 4. Start from this atom, the first and the second atom, double bond. This atom need the 2 hydrogen, this atom need only 1 hydrogen, this atom need 2 hydrogen, this atom need 3 hydrogen. And for this C ion, CnH2n plus subtract 2 when I have a triple and 1 hydrogen and 1 hydrogen. For this atom 3, 1, 2, 3, triple bond. This only need 1 hydrogen. This atom not need any atoms since it is surrounded by 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, and this atom is needed 4. Count the number of the hydrogen, 1, 2, 3, 4. For this atom surrounded 4 atoms, 1, 2, 3, and 4. This atom need a 3, it's only need 1 hydrogen. This atom not need any hydrogen. This atom need hydrogen, 1, 2, and this atom need a 3 hydrogen. According to the name, firstly, Latin name. Miss S is, and when you have a double bond in, triple bond, 2 atoms, is sign for this atom. Miss is propene, propine, butene, butane. It's only for the families and in ions. And when having a cycloalkane, it will be CnH2n plus, this is I think the number 6. 7. So it will be 7. Fine. New. Yes. The last thing we are going to talk about the family, it's called cycloalkane. Cycloalkane, it's like the ene in the formula, CnH2n. So what is the difference? The name, it's a word, it's called cyclo. Like cyclo start from the 3 atoms. Cyclopropane. Prop. Close the cycle. This carbon atom surrounded by 1, 2, 3, 4. This carbon atom 3, 4. This carbon atom 1, 2, 3, and 4. So in the general formula, it's like the alkene that have a double bond. But what is the difference? The word is cyclo. So maybe write this like this: triangle. In the case of triangle, it means that you have a carbon, the carbon, and the carbon then saturated with the hydrogen. Cyclobutane. Cyclopentane. Cyclohexane. Okay. What is the secret of organic chemistry? Let's talking about the notes. This is note represents the secret of organic chemistry. Secret of organic chemistry. Latin numbers. Behavior. Nickname. Latin number from 1 to 10. Miss. S. Prop. Put. Pint. Hex. Hept. Oct. Non. Dec. Behavior. Carbon is the atom behave itself. Behave itself, which means that is tetravalent. Behave its history. It's in a tetravalent. Maybe it's a single, maybe double. Maybe triple. But in this case, must be surrounded by 4 bonds in each case. Nickname: N, in, ein, N, in, and ein. Okay. Let's talk about the thing. It's called the isomerism. One from the properties for the organic compound. It's called the isomerism. One from the rules. Take care from the ghosts. What is the ghost in organic chemistry? Ghost in organic chemistry, the changes of the alkane. When the alkane lose one hydrogen atom, change it to the ghosts. It will be alkyl. The general formula of the alkane, CnH2n plus 2. The general formula of the alkyl, CnH2n plus 1. Let's take an example. CH4 decrease one hydrogen atom, it will be CH3. CH3 is, and then have an else the position for the bond and electrons. CH3, so it's called methane. ane, A-N-E. Lose one hydrogen, so it will change it to methyl. The general formula in this case, CnH2n plus 2, CnH2n plus 1 only. C2H6 subtract H, so it will be C2H5 ethyl. Propane, C3H8 subtract H, so it will be C3H7 propyl. This cause it work as a branch. Families, when I have a families, an, ene, ine, alkane, alkene, and alkyne. It is a secret for the organic chemistry. It's talking about the phenomena that's called the isomerism. Isomerism. This phenomena found in organic compound that more than compound have same molecular formula but differ in structure formula. Let's take an example. C2H6O. In the end of our content, inshallah, after talking about all the components of the organic chemistry, we will talk about the isomerism summary. When having a different summary for isomerism according to the general secondary certificate in Egypt. C2H6O. Just make the two compounds. One from the compound is called alcohol, and the other compound is called ether. Is differ according to the functional group that we are going to talk about it inshallah in next session inshallah, or next lecture. So for this compound, what I will do, one from the 6 atom, it will be bended after the hydrogen, so it will be C2H5OH. This is called the ethyl alcohol. And another one, put the oxygen in the middle, divided the carbon atom 1 1, and divided the hydrogen 3H3. This compound is called ethyl alcohol, ethanol, and this compound is called diethyl or dimethyl ether. Don't take care about the name, so we are going to talk about the lecture for the naming and giving the name of this compound. But what is the difference between the alcohol and between the ether according one from the questions of the general secondary certificate 2010? The question said that when having two compounds A and B have the general formula C2H6O. The first one, A, oxidized and react with the sodium. B, not oxidized and not react with sodium. Determine the name of each compound. The name of each compound, ethyl alcohol and ethanol. The second one, dimethyl ether. Let's see the structure formula. This is called the structure formula. Structure formula for this compound, it will be C and a C, OH, hydrogen, 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 and for this compound O, C surrounded by 3H, C surrounded by 3H. Let's play in a game for this again. If we said that when you have C4H10O, so it will be again C4H9OH and O C2H5 C2H5. It will be like this: C, 2H, 3H, C, 2H, and 3H. For this will be 1, 2, 3, 4 OH. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Okay, okay. From where I can detect that I don't have an organic compound, let's do an experiment, and the last we'll end our lecture inshallah by comparing between the organic and the inorganic. One from the questions in the general secondary certificate said that you have a piece of clothes. You have a piece of thread. How can you detect that it is organic substance? Let's do an experiment, a simple experiment. This experiment, take this apparatus, tube, flame, base the product over anhydrous copper sulfate, anhydrous copper sulfate, anhydrous copper sulfate, its symbol CuSO4 and it's white. Then pass the tube, it will not be long when you draw in it in exam, over the lime water, it's called the calcium hydroxide. What's happened when we heating this? It will be organic matter, piece of thread, piece of clothes, plus copper oxide, black copper oxide. When we heat in the organic compound with the copper oxide, giving to us carbon dioxide gas and water vapor. Water vapor pass over the anhydrous copper sulfate, change it to hydrated copper sulfate in the blue color, and it will turn with the clear lime water, change it to the calcium carbonate, since the carbon dioxide gas will be produced. Right. Let's explain it by the equations. According to the equation, when I have a carbon and when I have a hydrogen, with the copper oxide, in this case, to giving to us Cu plus CO2, carbon dioxide gas evolved by the heating. CuO is giving to us by the heating Cu plus H2O. Water vapor passes of the copper sulfate plus water. In this content, in the exam, we'll write this only 2, and we'll find this equation in the form of written words. CuSO4.5H2O changes from the white to blue hydrated copper sulfate. CaOH O2 lime water plus the carbon dioxide gas, giving to CaCO3 plus the water. This will change it in the exam in the words. We said that when the water vapor passes over the anhydrous copper sulfate, it changes into hydrated copper sulfate in the blue color, and when the carbon dioxide gas passes over the calcium hydroxide, it will change into the turb the clear lime water, calcium carbonate. The last, we are going to talk about what? We are going to talk about what is the difference between the organic compound and the inorganic compound according to the tables. What is the difference between the organic compound and inorganic compound? Firstly, the chemical structure. Organic compound mainly consists from the carbon atom, carbon and the hydrogen. The inorganic may contain the carbon atom in addition to another element. Solubility. We'll find most of them organic insoluble in the water, but it's dissolved in organic solvent, like the benzene, while most of the inorganic dissolve in the water. The melting point low, like the wax. When you find the wax, it will have low melting point, but it's like the sodium chloride have a high melting point. Inorganic. Boiling point, like the melting point, low and high. Other. Most of organic compounds have a smell. Other compounds. But inorganic compound, most of them odorless. Inflammability, يعني ان هي لما بيحصل لها burning process, the burning process giving the carbon dioxide gas and the water vapor in case of organic, but in inorganic it's not inflammable, or if it's inflammable or flammable, it's produce the other gases, maybe carbon dioxide or other gases. Kind of the bond covalent in the case of organic. Inorganic, most of them ionic. Electrical conductivity, bad conductor of electricity. Usually electrolytic compound conduct electricity. The rate of the chemical reaction, since it have the covalent, most of the organic compounds have a slow rate because it's taking place between the molecules, but often the fast because it's taking place between the ions. Polymerization. What's meant by the polymerization? We are going to talk about it in the third lecture. Polymerization means the condensing of the molecules. Can be polymerized, like in the form of plastic. Can't be polymerized. The salt can't be polymerized. Isomerism is found in the organic, but it's not found in inorganic compound. It is the first lecture for the organic chemistry, inshallah. The next lecture we are going to talk about how to give in the name our nomenclatures for the organic compound. Then we are going to talk about the alkane. See you soon, inshallah.